What KLR? Alrighty, well, today I am on the Tiger 800. Had a little issue with the Africa Twin this morning. I took it up to the gas station this morning so I could ride with Scotty and Doug, and we're going to do the loop. I was going to take the Africa Twin and parked it. We're all sitting there talking, hanging out, and I looked down and it was leaking oil. So I don't know where it's coming from. So I just took it home, parked it, grabbed the Tiger. Gonna continue the ride. There's Scotty. Here comes Doug. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice chill cruise around the lake. Figured I'd bring you guys along. There's no method to this ride, no topic, no nothing, so we're just going out for a ride. Figured I'd bring you guys along. The only camera I have is the camera on the side of my head, so I'll probably shut it off and turn it on along the way, get some footage, and hopefully I can make a video out of it. Scotty's got his throttle lock on. See him over there stretching his arm out. He has the Atlas throttle lock. We were talking about that earlier. I want to get it for the Africa Twin. I wasn't a big fan of it. I tried it on the KLR once. I just think the gap between the throttle and the thing where it presses against was just a little too far, so it didn't really work that well. Unlike this thing, which it has cruise control. Literally could just sit there and call that the no, officer, I wasn't driving. Just realized this bike doesn't have an Amen Moto sticker on it. This bike actually doesn't have any stickers on it other than the factory ones. Ooh. A little bump, little line in the road. It's guys are gonna get mad at me. I'm gonna be that guy and be like, I need fuel in the middle of the ride because I forgot to get gas. I got a half a tank right now. Because I was on the Africa Twin, I filled it up last night and I was like, all right, good to go. Completely forgot about getting fuel because I thought I was good. This thing's got a half a tank, so we'll see how far I can go. Yeah, I think I got some low tire pressure or something. I mean, it's not that bad. Earlier, it kind of felt heavier in the front end, but probably because I'm coming from that tall, lengthy Africa Twin. Been riding that for the past couple of weeks. So, we're not going to push her. Just take it easy. Enjoy the ride.
You're a rolling
Well, I made it through that turn without crashing. Last time I was with Doug on that corner, I crashed the KLR. I didn't crash! Well, that's the end of the twisties. Probably wait here for them. This is gonna take them a little bit to catch up, so I think I'll take out my vape and yeah, chill for a minute, and then let them know I'm gonna be that guy and need fucking fuel. Hey, I hate to be that guy. I gotta get fuel. Yeah. I forgot because I swapped bikes.
Okay, what kind of fun?
Oh, that water's pretty. Alright, so, God, that was a giant bug. I don't know what the heck that was. Anyways, so this is what I like to call the real Florida road. It's just straight, but it has this nice canopy over it. It's so much cooler in the shade when you're riding through this. It's just real pretty, and I love riding through here. We normally will do that little, you know, Silver Fox Road. It has a couple little twisties here and there, and then at that stop sign we go right and head back. But because we're doing the Okeechobee loop, we're a little bit farther north, and we're gonna loop around and then head back. All right, well, we are back at the house. I don't know how well I explained in the video on what exactly happened to the Africa Twin. So I kind of want to just real quick put it up on the lift and check everything out and figure out where that oil was coming from. I know I rode it all day a couple days ago, didn't have any leaks. There's no oil on the floor in the garage where I had it parked, and I didn't notice the oil until I got to where I was meeting everyone up at today, which is only a couple miles down the road from my house. So started leaking oil, I went ahead and just brought the bike back and hopped on the Tiger 800 and took that out for the day. So figured I'd just bring you guys along in trying to figure out where that oil was coming from. I do have a few suspicions on what it could be. Number one, the drain plug being loose. Number two, the oil filter might be just a tad loose. But another thing that a gentleman at the gas station was telling me, he has a 22 Africa Twin, and he says that the wire that goes to the stator, the little grommet around that, started leaking on his. So that is another thing I'm going to check and just make sure that it's not that is leaking. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the skid plate off and we'll dig into it. I'll clean it up a little bit and then maybe start it and see if I can see where the oil is coming from. Alright, let's go ahead and pop off this skid plate. And you can see there's some of that oil that was dripping. It was coming down, dripping out here. Skid plate's a little dirty from being in the mud the other day, but not too terrible. Alright, let's take a look and try to see. It looks like maybe that drain plug or the oil filter itself. I'm going to get some brake parts cleaner and clean some of that off and then start it and see if I can see it dripping out anywhere. Oh, that is loose. Yep. There we go. That would definitely cause issues. Go ahead and just get the rest of this wiped down real quick. Alright, so I got that mostly cleaned up. So I'm going to go ahead and put the skid plate back on and then check the oil levels. Alright, now I took it off the lift and I have started up. I let it run for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and just check this oil real quick and add any if needed. I'm not sure how much leaked out. Judging by the puddle on the ground, it wasn't very much, but just rather check it and rather be safe than sorry. Looks like I got plenty of oil still, so I call that good. Yep, so I had her running. I don't see any oil coming out anywhere. There's no oil on the skid plate, so call that fixed. Ideally, what I would like to have done is pulled the oil filter all the way off, put a new oil filter on, drained all the oil, done an oil change. But I'm going to be doing an oil change on this in the next couple of days anyways. So for now, I'm just going to call that good. I'll still ride it here or there. I'm not going to do any long trips with it like this, but it'll be fine for now. So there you have it. It was just a simple loose oil filter leak. Don't know what could have caused that. I've been 900 something miles with it. I know I have over 1,000 miles riding the bike. Never had issues. I'm going to chalk that one up to being my fault. When I got the bike, I should have kind of gone over it a little bit better. You know, I checked things like chain tension. I did pull the air filters and clean those because it does have K&N air filters in it. I've gone through and checked things. I've checked the brakes, checked all that, but maybe I should have checked that oil filter or something, or maybe we just went ahead and done an oil change before I even started riding it. You know, I bought a used bike, so these kind of things can happen. I'm just glad I caught it early and there wasn't no catastrophic failures, so just add that to my experience book and call it a good one, call it a win. So this video probably has 2 outros because of I was on the Tiger today. I probably did an outro. I don't know. I'm about to take this inside now and render it all together and try to make a video out of this. But we'll go ahead and try to make this the outro. So if there's 2 in here and it's confusing as hell, I apologize. But as always, I'm Full Throttle Junkie. I hope you enjoyed today's little shenanigans, and hopefully there's going to be more Africa Twin content coming this way. So we are gearing up for a big trip, so make sure you're tuned along, subscribed, and following.